But then as a trio, then what do you end up doing when okay, we can't get a record deal? Are you still able to get tours going, or what do the three of you do? Or has it been such a long whirlwind that you needed a break? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, okay.
it was definitely break time, wasn't it, Keith?
You know, took a different direction for a time, and doing some things that we individually wanted to do. But I think the love and the passion for the music is what still kept us bonded because we were still came together and did live performances and shows there was still a desire for people to see because the time that we had spent on stage was a lot of time
Wow.
in front of a lot of key people, hard ticket buyers, people who go to concerts all the time. And so that's what we were born in front of. And so we had made we'd made a mark on people. So we were able to come back and put ourselves in front of people. And eventually, um, you know, Face came back and pulled us together, got Melvin to come back to the table, um, and put together the Timeless record, which opened the door for us to move forward back, with almost 15, 20 years of being away from recording. Kevon and myself, honestly, we were so in love with what we had done in the past, the sound of what the group was with Melvin and Kevon and myself, that became something that we honestly didn't want to move forward recording without Melvin's participation, and he had grown a little weary with all the trappings of the music industry from the business side point of view. Melvin
Mm,
just wanted a microphone and a stage.
yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with that. And so, but the business of music is a reality, and it's something that you have to deal with and you have to learn about it or you get ate up by it. And I think me and Kevon embraced the business side of the music and allowed ourselves to deal with that. And what we learned, coupled with what we learned from making music and performing music, has kept us near and dear to music. It's still a strong fiber in each of our hearts and minds. Uh, Melvin's coming back gave us the pathway to come back. And without his voice, Kevon and myself never really wanted to come back and record again because the sound of After Seven was such a unique sound. And him coming back, like I say, opened that door, Face came to the table. We ended up recording an album, what was supposed to be a single.
Mm.
Uh, had pretty good success with the Timeless. And that again kind of opened the door for us to be here today, bringing you unfinished business.
How was E1 as a label in helping support Timeless? Because we had some very good singles on the album and that did very well. Um, but they were known, I think I knew them as Couch Music. They were known for doing a lot more rock and stuff. But as were they as supportive as you experienced in Virgin or and to help push the record as what was your okay, well,
They're being accountability.
Yeah, whole new world. It was a whole new world. It was about, yeah, as Keith says, uh, they were being counters. They were the bottom line kind of. It was probably less to do with the creative and more to do with the financial aspect of it purely being a business. And how do we get product into the marketplace? How far do we run? We run just far enough, not beyond. And at the end of the day, we'll settle up and we'll see where we are. And that's kind of really kind of like what we learned from E1. And no, I'm not bashing them, but because it was an independent, it wasn't a
yeah.
major. They didn't have the kind of budgets that these major labels have. So they're doing what they knew how to do the best way they knew how. And it was come on in here and get this lesson. That's what it was for us. And to learn is what it used to be and what it is, two different things. And here's how we get down. here. And because look around, take a look around, tell me where you got a situation, because chances are there's probably not a situation for you. So if you like how we look, how we do things, come on in. And that's pretty much kind of, you for artists today that come of our ilk, that were born through and burst through radio, late 80s, 90s, and 2000s. There aren't labels. Major labels aren't looking to sign you today. They're looking for new, fresh money. They're looking for long money. They're looking for artists who are now today, who can maybe capture a little bit of radio, but mainly it's all about streaming right now today. So they want those millions and millions of followers, if you will, fans who have come up on a new technology and can make those record labels the kind of money they were making back in the day before, these new platforms became part of the music scene,
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You can't be mad at them. I mean, I understand it's a business.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for being part of Halftime Chats. This new update is really about our membership, and I'm really excited to be able to fully launch the membership page. There will be things like full interviews from day one. As soon as the interview drops, you get access to it without any ads on it. There'll be some exclusive member-only videos that will just be some behind-the-scenes stuff and some other things that we will never be broadcast. For some members, you can be able to get actually 2 interviews, because I do have a backlog of almost 7 or 8 interviews that I don't even know when I'm going to be able to broadcast them. So you're able to get at least some of those up front, and some just behind the scenes stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that I have never been able to talk about or release. For everyone else, the videos will still be the same. Over a week or a week and a half or 2 weeks, depending on how long it is. So everything stays the same. The polls stay the same. The community chats, the community stuff stays the same. But I think with the membership stuff, I'm able to add a little bit more and invest a lot more time and energy in really supporting the members. So I do hope you come on that ride with me. I appreciate the support, and this will just help me continue to invest in taking things to the next level. Take care.
I